Hi and welcome to this class. My name is Tobias Mattsson and it's recorded here at Studio Life in Kungsbacka, Sweden. I call my style of yoga Emotere, which is Latin for energy in motion. And it's simply to get a brand name because I mix from a lot of different traditions like kundalini, Hatha, gymnastics, pressure points, sistema, martial arts, any kind of exercise I feel has some benefits for us all. So let's start this class by sitting up tall. Sit on a pillow or a block or something. So you get your knees below your hips. You can keep a straight spine. Move your shoulders a bit. Your neck. Try to reach your head up high. Go back a bit with your shin. And sit up tall and just breathe for a moment here. Lengthen your spine. And just observe your thoughts and your breathing. And if you have any tension in your body, like in your shoulders or hips or anywhere, just observe for a while here. I'm gonna start this class with a pranayama exercise. From what I know, it's from the 70s. And it's simply a matter of breathing in through the nose, hold at the top, and breathe out slowly through your lips, through your mouth. So you can count to 5 when you breathe in and 30 at the breath out. We don't need to count, but it's a matter of getting the feel of the really long exhale, which is possible by keeping your lips really close together. And you imagine the color blue. You breathe in blue color. And when you breathe out through the mouth, you imagine like you kindle a fire, so the blue turns more colorful as you breathe out. So just try for a few rounds here, breathing through the nose. Full breath in, hold at the top, and breathe out slowly through your lips and mouth. So your lips really close together so you can get a slow and even out breath. And repeat at your own pace here. Now return to your normal breathing and observe the difference in your state of mind and your breathing pattern. A longer exhale than inhale stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system. So it's a way to be more centered and calm. But as we are here to move your body, we'll do another pranayama exercise, which I really like. It's a bit different, I guess, but you take a deep breath in, hold at the top, and you tap your lungs all around really hard, and especially on your middle breastbone here, because behind it there's the thymus gland, which is really good to stimulate. It's very developed in young kids, but it loses its function when we get older. So we try to waken it. It's good for our immune system. So deep breath in and tap. I'll only do it once because the microphone makes so much noise, but you repeat a few times. So deep breath in, hold and tap. As long as you can hold your breath. And release. And another round. Deep breath in, hold and tap. And especially here, you can use your fingertips or your thumb or knuckles, anything. And release. And another round. Deep breath in, hold, tap, and release. You can now switch leg position if you have gotten a bit stiff. And we should start with the kundalini exercise. You point your arms straight out, but you try to direct your energy from your middle finger towards the center of your body. So you don't only stretch out, but you try to get your shoulders in and your arms in. And you just stay straight here. Some tension, but not too much. But you keep your shoulder legs together like you're holding a pen. And you sit up straight and tall. Low and slow, deep breathing. It's quite common with static exercises in kundalini. It's a yogic style from the Sikh religion, and it was kept a secret for a long time. But I guess during the 70s it spread across the world. And when you feel your shoulders ache, you just concentrate on your breathing and stay in the discomfort. I can take this time to speak a little bit more about my idea of Emotere, the style I have developed, which is nothing new, but I use a lot of pauses like was done traditionally in yoga, where you kept like a forward bend for a long time, and then rest, and then another position in Hatha yoga. And I find this really beneficial for our nervous system. So we switch between tension and relaxation, tension, relaxation, because it's very common that we go around wasting energy by being tense. The older we get, usually the more tense we get. If you imagine a young child, they're really loose, really bendable, and the older we get, the stiffer and harder we usually get. So we try to keep our body subtle and easy and relaxed. And children are not so stable, but the older we get, the more stable and stiff we get. So we work hard to prevent it. And release your arms. I hope they really ache now. And pause with your palms up. And relax. Slowly open your eyes and put your hands in a frontal position, like you're squeezing a thin glass. So you tense your fingers and your underarms and your arm all the way up to your shoulders. But first we take a deep breath in, and you hold your breath and you squeeze your arms and your fingers. So deep breath in, hold, and squeeze. Squeeze really hard. Your arms should be really stiff. This is the cobra position from old Hatha. And release. A short pause, and we'll do it 2 more times. So deep breath in, Shoulders together. Hold. And squeeze. For as long as you can. And release. Relax. Get ready for your third and final round. Deep breath in. Hold. And squeeze. And relax. Palms up. Feel your heart breathing, heart beating. And let your breath go back to normal. Open your eyes and turn your hands to the side again. This time we take our thumbs back and look to the sky as far as we can with our thumbs. And when we go forward, we look at our navel and turn our thumbs as far back as we can. So breathe in, breathe out. So try to take your breath even and to turn your breastbone towards the sky. And continue. You may hear noises from your spine and from your neck, like gravel. But it's okay. For every turn we get a bit warmer and we come a bit further. And stop there. Turn up your hands like a robot. Breathe out and turn your palms together. And now separate your hands and try to reach your elbows up. Keep your spine straight. So you only try to lift your elbows. There's a lot of resistance here. But you lift and you keep them together. And release. And now we take the pause by going forward on our fingertips, and we stay down just where we feel a bit of a stretch in our hips and legs and shoulders, neck. Now move your fingers to the left. Stay close to the floor. And when you reach the outward position, you use your deep breathing to really feel the stretch in the side body. Come back to center and go over to the other side. And keep your breath deep. And breathe into the tension in your side body. Come back to center and come to an upright position. Palms up, close your eyes. Now we take a short pause. Study your thoughts now, the tension in your body, and your breathing pattern. I can only speak for myself, but these very few exercises has made my mind a bit calmer. I have a bit more connection with my breath. And I still have some tension in my neck and my hips, but I'm more aware of it. And I feel a bit of a tingling in my fingers and some emotere, some energy in motion in my body. Open your eyes and come up to an upright position. Put your fingers on your shoulders, hip distance apart with your big feet. A small bend in your knees. Tuck in your tailbone. And now when you breathe out, you turn your elbows together and look down. Breathe in, look up. Now you can point your butt out and look up. And when you come up again, turn your elbows together, breathe out. So repeat this a few times. And it can feel like a wave in your spine. That's a good thing. So you can deepen the exercise for every movement. And it should really work your upper part of your spine. And you can play with it a bit in a matter of how deep you go and how you move your hips and how fast and slow you want to do it. And it's the same here. I hear a lot of gravel noise from my spine and from my shoulders. It doesn't hurt, but it makes a lot of noise internal, and it's almost like I think it hears outside my body. And stop there. Take a small step out, so you have like 1.5 hip width with your feet in the same direction. You bend your knees a lot. You can put your hands on your hips. And now you turn your weight over to one side. And you try to do a figure of 8, like in the shape of an 8 with your hips. And it's quite hard and it can feel silly, but never mind. It's good to have movements in our hips. So keep your knees really bent and try to draw a big 8 with your hips. And the first couple of rounds it feels very strange. You can turn direction, and after a while it can feel a bit easier to make this movement. I guess it's easy for salsa dancing people and girls, but for 50-year-old males it's a struggle. And the struggle is good and it's real. And stop in the middle and do circles with your hips really far out. And turn direction. And stop in the middle. Now we try to keep our shoulders really relaxed and do a small circle with your whole body. So you go past the middle line and forward. Relaxed shoulders, relaxed arms. Start with a small circle. And if it feels okay for your back, you can go deeper. Bigger circle. Keep your legs bent and your legs tense. And move direction. You can let your head carefully move along with the relaxed motion. Try to relax your arms. And the same here. The spine makes noises. You move your hips. You can change direction again. And come up to standing position. Before we take our little rest, we just move your legs really fast. I guess it makes a lot of noise in the microphone, but you get the point. Relaxed shoulders, relaxed arms, and really push down your heels on the floor. So a really good shake. Shake a lot. Try to keep your arms and shoulders so relaxed so they are like bits of rope. And now we can switch to swinging motion. Same here, you have your maybe knees bent, your arms relaxed, you let them hit the body just like you have two ropes. It can be quite difficult to relax your body so much, so the arms are really loose. Oh, you get the point. I guess the microphone don't like that, so you continue a few more rounds. Keep breathing. It's very easy to hold your breath when your body gets a bit stressed. It's a natural reaction, but we need to develop an awareness when we hold our breath, because the more we can keep our breathing steady and slow and calm, no matter what happens to our body or in our life, the more we can keep our cool in hard and difficult and even dangerous situations. So stop there, and we'll take our rest with our forward fold. Bent legs, perhaps hold your elbows, and just relax and let your spine be long. And let the weight of your over body work your spine so it really can lengthen. Now put your hands on your knees. Come slowly up to an almost upright position. Perhaps go out with them a bit so your feet are parallel. And now just work one shoulder and the other with a straight arm. So you get the twisting motion of your upper body. And come up to an upright position, hip width apart. Now we'll do an exercise called eagle breathing. So we turn our palms together in front of us and we breathe in, come up on our toes. It's a bit of a balance exercise as well. We look towards the sky, hands back, shoulders together. Breathe out, come down with your heels. So breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. It's an exercise that needs quite a lot of focus. Really high up on your tippy toes. Look back. Breathe out. Palms together. And one more round. Breathe in. Look up, back. High up on your tippy toes. Breathe out. Heels down. And now a more relaxed version. You keep your feet together. Breathe in, come up on your toes. Breathe out, hands down. Breathe in. It's an exercise that is good for our breathing. It's very common in both yoga and qigong that you reach up with your hands, and that gives a better access for your breath. You get a lot of bigger movement in your rib cage. So it's the same here, it's a bit of a focus exercise and a breathing exercise. And we stop there and we take a step out again. So we are like double hip width, something like that. Bend our knees, feet forward. We tuck in our tailbone, so we have the hips straight under our whole upper body. Stomach is a bit tense, and we stick our shoulders together, put our hands out in front of us, and we can do almost like a peace sign. And we turn in our cheek a bit, so we keep a straight upper body. You can close your eyes and go a bit deeper. It's a horse stance, very famous in qigong and kung fu, and it works on quite a lot of muscles, especially in our legs, which you will feel in a moment, but also in our arms and shoulders. And the same here, we try to focus on our breathing, deep, low and slow. And now let your arms drop and come down on the floor for a moment of relaxation. And now you do like a body scan. Talk to different body parts so they are relaxed. Take back your deep breathing. Observe the energy in your body and your heartbeat. And for myself, I still feel I have quite a lot of tension in my shoulders. So we will work on that in a few moments. But just relax and let your body be heavy against the floor. Now open your eyes and come back to the room again. We will continue with one of my favorite self-massage techniques, which is simply a matter of rolling on the floor. Try to be relaxed and just roll in any direction. And you can start this movement by turning the knee under you and then come over to the stomach. Take the other knee under you and just relax and let the rest of your body follow. Or you can do the opposite, like you move your hand and let your hips roll over. So the movement starts with your arms. But any way is good. I guess the microphone doesn't like this, but you get the point. Any way you roll, you get the massage for your whole body, your neck and your shoulders. So we come back to the mat again, and you can do this for any amount of time. Now we will do another relaxation exercise where you simply breathe in, come up to standing. Breathe out and come down on the floor on your back. Breathe in, come up to standing any way you prefer. Breathe out, come down to the floor. And it's the same here. Try not to hold your breath. Just breathe out and relax and fall down to the floor. Breathe in, come up to standing. So it's almost like a technique for falling. When you're really relaxed, you don't hurt your body. It's usually when you tense up that you hurt yourself. So it's a relaxation and a falling exercise. Breathe out, come down. Keep your breathing. Never hold your breath. Never hold your breath. And this time we stay down. Close your eyes. Take a few seconds to regain your deep, slow and slow breath. I feel my shoulders are a bit more relaxed now. Open your eyes. Come back to the room. The next exercise is a tension and relaxation exercise as well. And here it's a matter of when we take a deep breath in, we will tense our body like a wave from our feet to our stomach, to our shoulders, to our neck, to our head. And we will hold on the top. And when we breathe out, we will try to relax from the top down. So when we finish our breath out, we will relax our big toe. It's quite difficult, but we'll try it a few times. So when we breathe in, we tense our feet, our ankles, our legs, our hips, our stomach, and our whole body on the top. And when we breathe out, we try to relax our neck, our shoulders, our breast, our stomach, our hips, our legs, our calves, our feet. So try this a few times for yourself. And I will do likewise and not speak. And as you noticed, it's not an easy exercise. And if you really nailed it, you can try it in the opposite direction. So you make the wave in the other way. So you breathe in, you tense from the neck towards your feet. So we come up to a sitting position again. And we take a short break again. Open your hands. Keep a straight spine. And a low and slow, deep, steady breathing. Open your eyes again. Put your hands behind your back together. Roll your shoulders back and try to lift your arm as high up as you can. And we just stay here with a bit of a shoulder stretch. I will not make this class too long, it's just an example of an Emotere class. But I feel like we need to get some arm exercise in as well. So we will simply take a plank position on your fingertips, on your wide fingers, or on your knuckles, whatever you prefer. Hands under your shoulders. Come up on your tippy toes if you like that. Turn your arms into your shoulders. Keep your tailbone tucked in. Gaze a bit in front of you. Really tense legs. And try to keep a calm, deep, slow breathing. And as always, don't hold your breath when your body gets stressed about the position or about the movement. And you can stay here for as long as you like. But I'm quite happy there. So we take a short break again in a squat position. And just stay here and let our body weight work on our hips a bit. And I can take this opportunity to talk a bit about Emotere class and what it contains. I'd like to start with a few minutes just sitting still and breathing to just get ready for the class, and then do exercises like these and others. The important pause and relaxation in between the work. And when the whole body is really warm and we have done some balance training, some physical training, some movement, basically anything, and the body is really warm, I like to put in 5 to 15 minutes of meditation practice, so we get to work on our concentration and our mind as well when our body don't disturb us, and then finish off with a few yin positions and a Shavasana. So that's a basic class, nothing new there. It's just a way of training in the old Hatha way, with perhaps a few different exercises from other systems like sistema, martial arts, or qigong. And Chinese qigong or tai chi probably have the same roots as yoga anyway, so nothing new under the sun. It's just a name to describe my type of class. So now we come up to standing, and we'll do another exercise to get our whole body really warm and work on our stress level, to see that we don't hold our breath. When we start hitting all our muscle parts of our body really hard, nothing will break, but we will get a lot of circulation and a lot of energy in the whole body. And remember to observe if you hold your breath. It's almost like getting a beating, and then it's a natural reflex to tense up and hold your breath and protect the lungs and the heart and in a fetal position. But we try it. So just keep your low and slow breathing. Don't hold your breath even if you hit really hard. And I will not hit anymore because I think the microphone will make strange noises, but you get the idea. Hit up and down on all your muscles everywhere really hard. You can do the Tarzan moves and anywhere. Massage and hit. Everywhere. Oh, you get the idea. And I guess you held your breath. I did. It's so easy, but it's important to notice it and come back to your low, slow and steady breathing. If we can keep that in stressful situation, we have a lot to gain. Okay, stop there. Now I think we all are quite warm in our body. We can shake it out, any tension, or if anything needs a bit of movement, you do that now. And we'll come down to a meditation position You can sit cross-legged or any way you prefer. And just close your eyes, relax your shoulders. Use your preferred meditation technique. If you use a mantra or you close your eyes, you can focus on your third eye, point in between your eyes. And I like simple, so you can think. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. And when you start thinking about your laundry and your food shopping list and what you will do after class, you recognize this and come back to think. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. And then you will start thinking about the itching on your leg or something at work or anything else. And then you come back to thinking, breathing, breathe out. And it's a meditation practice. We cannot stop our thoughts, but we can stop our focus on our thoughts. So let's try that for a few minutes here. And you can sit here for any amount of time, but as it's a video, I'll finish off the meditation there. And today it felt really good, and some days it's a struggle. So it can vary with the day, of course. But it's a practice. Chop wood, carry water. We come back to the practice. So we finish off the meditation part here. And I think we should keep it simple here as well. We finish this class with just a forward fold. This old classic asana. And we can do it yin style with a bent spine, or we can do the classical version with a straighter spine. But we stay here for a few minutes and work on lengthening the whole back side of our body. Movement is really important for our lymphatic system. The way we clean our body, we are meant to be moving a lot, and in both yoga and qigong we repeat movement, and when we do a repetition of even a really easy movement, our brain sort of relaxes once we have learned the movement. Our brain are somewhat occupied but still focused, and that's what gives the relaxation thing about yoga, which so many people like, which can feel really, really good. So come out of the forward fold and take your Shavasana. And thank you for watching this class. My name is Tobias Mattsson, and this was filmed at Studio Life in Kungsbacka, Sweden. Over and out. Thank you and good night.